Hello and welcome to the Toy Thor. Um, I just thought I'd share with you the fact that I've hit 100 subscribers and I can't believe it. Thank you all so very, very much for watching the machinations and ridiculousness of a man that's old enough to know better. But maybe you're all old enough to know better and we still do these silly things. Yeah, I'm really touched. Thank you so very much. It's really nice to have people along on my silly little journey for what I thought was just an experiment. So I've got some unboxings to do. I'm not going to make the video as long as some of them have been, because they've been going on and on and on and on and on, as we know. So I think half an hour is probably too much of me for anyone, so I'm going to try and shorten them down. I've got loads of boxes here, so they're not all going to get done today. I'll do a couple and then I'll film a few as I go, because I can't remember for the life of me what's in 90% of these. And some of you may have noticed. That's right, I am stupid. So yeah, let me get some of these boxes open. How are you all? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you've been doing constructive things like buying toys that you're not supposed to buy, and yeah, getting on people's nerves around you. I've been doing that. Yeah, and Nanny mentioned the war, but I wouldn't have got away with it. So what I'll do is I'll start off with a couple of these smaller things and just see how we get on for time. Some of them will be toys. Not everything will be absolutely toys. Not that there's going to be any personal mail here. I won't be getting anything from Love Honey or anything like that I'll be opening. But yeah. So what's this? Oh, right. So yeah, one or two of these things are just silly things to do with modeling. So as you know, I'm sort of customizing some vehicles and gaining vehicles in. So I've been buying silly little things like this, which is modeling wire, because this will make, what I plan to do is put some tarpaulins on some of my vehicles, like draped over, and where I've used string on them and I've had to paint the string, and it looks okay, but it's like a little bit, yeah, you know. So I bought this modeling wire because it looks like cable. I'm hoping that I can play with that enough to make it look right. I mean, it may be beyond my skill set, I don't know, but I will be, as ever, calling on YouTube to help me do that, because it's such a fabulous resource. It really is. And yeah, it's just one of those things that I find very helpful, but I have to watch things over and over and over again. So yeah, I don't retain the information too well like I used to. If you used to show me something once and I'd grab it and run with it, and now I have to keep watching it and watching it. I've forgotten what I did the other day. I was struggling. Yeah, I was restringing an Action Man, and there's a knot I always used to use, and for the life of me I couldn't remember what it was or how to do it. So I went on YouTube to have a look at stopper knots, which is the reef knot, but I was watching this other kind of knot that looked even better, and I thought I'll have a go at that. And I must have tried it 6 or 7 times and watching this video and trying along with him. No, it wouldn't. This would not compute, this tying of a knot. So in the end I just got wound up and turned it off. But there you go. But YouTube is great for a lot of things. Okay, oh, this is just a load of pens. So again, I've found that with my modelling, and sort of doing the trucks and the vehicles and stuff, my hands are shaking, you know, if I have them sort of have hold of something, and I'm just getting a lot of shakiness. So what I've done is I've bought these real colour markers. Now they're permanent paint, they're all acrylic paint, but they have a really fine, can you see that, a really fine point to them, so I can do all my detail in those. And I got mainly colours that are military, and a couple of metallic colours, and I thought I'd just see how I get on with them. For what was effectively a few pounds, it might allow me to enjoy that part of the process more than I was doing, because I really wasn't enjoying it, because I found it frustrating. So I'm hoping this will bring a little bit of that back to me. Okay, what have we got here now? This feels like a book. I've got a feeling I know what this is, because I've only ordered one book recently, and I hope you concur with my choice. I've basically already got this, but it's in a very bad condition. The spine has gone on it, and I worry about reading it, you know, because the spine's gone. You're just going to end up losing sheets out of it. So I found a nice copy upon the wonder that is eBay, and it was a couple of quid. Not everything I buy is a couple of quid, but generally I try and buy things for a couple of quid. I hope you like this, guys. Na na na, na na na. Get your trousers on. You're nicked. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. That's come really well wrapped. That's in a lovely box, and then they've put it in plastic as well, so it's not going to get damp. Yeah, that's immaculate. So I'm really happy with that. I'm going to try and open the plastic. Honestly, what is it with me and opening things? There we go. I just really wanted a good copy that I can read through without worrying, you know. Oh, there can't be, other than the professionals, there can't be many better shows than that, can there? I mean, look at that. This was an annual mainly for kids, teenagers, but just wicked. You would never get the cover on a book now from a TV show with him holding a gun. It just was so sensitive, aren't we? And petrified that people learn to understand that real things do go on in real life. Oh, brilliant. Really happy with that. How many of you love the Sweeney? Number one. This is, leave a comment. How many of you love the Sweeney? Number one. Number two, what's your favourite episode? If you can't name it, don't worry, just explain briefly what was in the episode. And number three, were you Carter or were you Regan? What was your preference? Because I think everyone loved Regan, the hardness of him, but I loved Carter's straight man to Regan. You could tell he was a guy that was still trying to do everything in a slightly more political way than Jack was, because he wanted to reach Jack's rank. That's how I saw it anyway. But I think for me, favourite episode is Stoppo Driver. Has to be. Probably one of the finest episodes for me. It was just excellent. And what I will tell you is that during my course of having classic cars and enjoying them, the NHK Ford Consul that they use, the brown one, I've actually sat in that and had pictures around it and stuff. And then I spoke to the owner for about an hour. He runs a page called Mr. Shifter's GT Consul, and he's owned the car for many, many years and restored it. And all he does is restore Consuls and Granadas. That's his business, and he lives very close to Milton Keynes, where I was. So I went to visit his workshop, and but yeah, really beautiful car, absolutely beautiful. But he's not precious about it. So probably one of the best TV cars that's out there. I think you'll agree. Where are we for time? How are we getting on? Oh, we're okay. We're only sort of 9 minutes in, so I haven't waffled today. Yeah, this is the first video I've done in probably about a week or so, if I'm honest with you. Just been up and down, you know, with not so much doing it because it's easy, I'm just chatting away to you, but feeling like I could talk to you in a relaxed way, feeling like I could just chat rather than thinking, oh, I've got to present something, I've got to give you something. I don't want to make this about that. This is just literally me and my everyday life. Not all of my videos are ever about just toys or the room or Action Man. Sometimes it's just about me going to the beach and the things I do with Sharon. No, like going out with Sharon and visiting places. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? No, not you. Yeah, you. Behave. Oh my God, you're gonna get me shot. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Let's do a big size, bigly one. Let's do one of these. I meant to do this for you the other day and I didn't, so. Brown paper parcels, you never know, it could be from Love Honey. They always send discreet packaging, so I hear. We know, I think you all know what this is, surely. You probably do. Those of you that have been watching me for a little bit know what this is. Those of you that... I don't have a problem. You have a problem. I don't have a problem. There's nothing wrong with me. Okay, so yeah. Once again, I've bought another cheap Action Man kit box. Again, though, it's got bits in it. Less than a tenner, as always. Won't pay more than that for them, as you know. It has its tray in it. And it has a few knickknacks in it. It's all modern Action Man knickknacks that's in it. I already knew that. One or two of the things in here are going to be perfect for me kit bashing. So, pair of green strides. They are not dissimilar, although they're a bit shinier. They are not dissimilar to the German Stormtrooper outfit colour. It's that bottle green. They may well suit a tank driver if I do a tanky. Maybe doing with the black jacket, because this a bit will be in the tank, so it doesn't matter. What's also in here is the usual goth boots. What were they thinking making boots like that for Action Man? They're like Santa's boots on steroids. They're ridiculous. Really weird backpack. I don't think that's Action Man. I don't know. Is that Action? G. Yeah. Did they have? Is it? I know they have X. Did they have Gangrene? I think Gangrene, didn't they? And he was like the crazy professor, scientist guy. So that's probably a belt and leg pack for him and a gun. I'm just not into modern Action Men in that way, so it's hard to know. A couple of missiles. There's probably 8 or 9 missiles in here. Briefcase. Again, they're pretty good. I just wish they'd made them a bit smaller. I mean, that scale, that is huge. But what I could probably do with that, to be fair, is take the handle off it and have it as a a pack on the side of a vehicle. So just bits and bobs. Yeah, I mean, excuse me, excuse me, coughing. And then things like these, the handheld cameras. Again, I'm not too sure what use I can make of that. It may well just go with some of my Action Men that go for sale, the modern Action Men that go for sale. But little things like that, that's like a little underwater pack of some description, I don't know. But things like that may well look nice, all blacked up and put on the side of a vehicle as some sort of gas canister. So yeah, there's always things that you can use, but I'm happy enough. It's just a cheeky little box that I will definitely be using for storage, and it's immaculate. It's really tidy. So yeah, that's cool. There we go. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to make these videos just a little bit shorter. Yeah, we're coming up to 15 minutes, so I don't want to overdose you with my nonsense. But I'm so very touched. I really am. It's a very difficult thing to get my head around, that there's 100 subscribers. I know we ask for subscribers, and I know we say that, but I'm only asking for subscribers that will enjoy my little journey, and will enjoy watching this kind of stuff, and enjoy maybe the nostalgia of some of the toys and the things I'll do with them. But yeah, I will probably, if you're all very lucky, I'll edit a few still shots of the Sweeney Annual at the end of this, if you like, and then that way you're having a leaf through it with me. Because if you were sat in the room right now having a coffee with me, I guarantee you'd be leafing through it. So how about I do that for you? Would that be okay? Thank you all so very much. I'm very grateful, and you're making an old man very happy. You really are. But yeah, don't forget, leave a comment. Sweeney episodes. What was your favourite? What were you into? And even if you just describe it, I will do my best to honestly, without checking up, name the episode. I'm not saying I'm that much of a fan, but I am pretty much that much of a fan. Cool. Thank you all so very much. Cheers.